San Marcos definitely has its fair share of interesting characters, like Frisbee Dan and the Sun Worshipper. In this Bobcat update, Tatiana Salazar tells us about another, one known as the Viking Goddess.
There's no more bills we have to meet because we're living in the street, so we don't have to pay the rent today.
You may know her for the sweet voice she has when she tells you that your orange chicken is not a meal trade. Or maybe you know her because of her long pigtails. Most know her for being the Viking Goddess of Jones Dining Hall. Susie Mullen graduated from Texas State in 1988 and has been working at Jones for the past 7 years. She says she can't imagine having a different job.
I never know when the next person going through my line is going to be some famous football player, a great politician, a famous musician. There's so many talents and interests that the students have here that it's fascinating to get to know them.
Students and coworkers feel the same about Susie.
And Susie, you know, she's a real character. She's very nice, and so she always like brightens your day. You know, just gives you that real pick me up.
She's really nice. I mean, she actually cares about how your day is going and everything. Like, she always has a conversation with you, unlike the other ladies that just swipe your card.
And if that weren't enough, her Facebook fan page has more than 4,000 likes.
Many people don't know that Susie used to actually have her own restaurant right here on the corner of Guadalupe and Concho, where this abandoned lot is now.
And I had a blackboard that rocked with several entrees, appetizers, desserts every day, just changing on the whim of whatever was in the produce and what looked good and what inspired me that day. And
not only can she cook, but she also writes music and has some of her own artwork on display at Jones. One could say that Susie, the Viking Goddess, is a real Renaissance woman. For Bobcat Update, I'm Tatiana Salazar.
Gas prices are on the rise, and Texas State students are starting to feel the pinch in their daily lives. Lori Gonzalez has this Bobcat update.
Since the beginning of the year, gas prices have risen 25 cents nationally, 21 cents in the last month here in the San Marcos area, making it a burden to students who commute.
It's about $160 for a month of gas, and it sucks. It's hard because you have to basically, you know, oh, do I want to go out tonight, or do I want to be able to drive to school tomorrow or anything like that?
Some students realize that they can cope with the higher prices by driving less and changing their spending habits.
Carpool if you can, because there's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, you got to go places. You got to go places. You know, maybe save up and don't eat out as much at fast food restaurants or anything like that.
Despite the recent increase and pending effects of Iran's decision to stop oil exports to Britain and France, some students remain optimistic about the nation's ability to adapt.
Well, it's going to be more expensive, but there's not anything we can really do. I mean, I live too far away to walk or ride, so you just kind of got to do it and take the hit.
With gas prices expected to hit $4 by April, some students say they may take a more radical approach to limiting their dependency of gas.
Whether gas prices rise or fall, one thing is sure, they affect us all. I'm Laura Gonzalez with Bobcat Update.
In the event of an emergency at Texas State, the university has several means to alert students and staff of potential danger. The University News Service or the University Police Department will send out emails to all students, faculty, and staff. Students can also receive text messages on their cell phones from the Texas State RAVE system. Signboards that provide helpful information have been set in many of the classrooms, and when emergencies occur, they display scrolling messages to inform students of the situation.